as well. And she sees how people are wielding power over her and also using her to wield power over others. And let's not forget that she also saw Cersei try to use her to wield power over others. She also then sees how everyone sort of comes together under her and Jon, because she got the veil, and then Jon, everyone wants him to be king of the North and all this and that, right? Then she sees Dany. Love Dany down. I love my Dany. And I have a whole other little thought process about how my girl story ended. But she sees Dany, who has a dragon, okay? And uses that dragon to do what? Wield power over others. And her support of the North and the fight against the White Walkers and what's to come is low-key contingent upon you bending the knee. I am not saying that Dany was in... that's kind of a whole separate sort of issue. My point here is that within the story of Sansa, I think it's very easy to see how she saw Dany and was like, no ma'am, I don't like this. You telling me that we have to bow to you, bend the knee for you to fully support us? And then you got a dragon that could burn us down at any moment? If on literally at your command and no one could stop it? Because think about Cersei's little discussion with Littlefinger. Power is power. She could literally have she literally had the guard show Littlefinger that they could have killed him right then and there. This is the same thing Dany is doing with Drogon. Like, I can't remember if the other dragon was still alive at this point. But anyway, my point here is the dragon was literally eating whatever it wanted. And then imagine when Sansa asks her, like, what does a dragon eat? And Dany's like, whatever it wants. Not up in Winterfell. You done come up in here where my people are trying to feed themselves, and you trying to feed a dragon talking about it can eat whatever it wants? No, ma'am. Now you playing in my face. Now you basically saying, girl, it ain't nothing you can do to stop it. So you can try, but you can't. So that's my thing, is like, I can understand how it seemed like she was causing conflict between her and Dany, or really trying to make Dany into a bigger issue. But I think Sansa's part of everything is a lot more relatable, because it's not even necessarily that she saw something negative in Dany herself, but she saw those qualities that could come back to bite all of them in the ass. So that's why I stand my queen in the North. Because, listen, season 1 Sansa would have just sat there, ate her food, and whatever happened, happened. Season 8 Sansa was like, no ma'am.